Hey everybody, I'm Coach Brick.
Hey everybody, welcome back to our LEGO Creator Pirate Roller Coaster set, number 31084. This will be part 6 of set 2. Let's get building. So we left off last time on step 41, that's page 212 in your instruction booklet. We just finished building this rotating base in the center of our little, I don't know what this thing is called, it's like a little circular roller coaster track carnival ride thing. So what we're going to do now is we're going to look for one of these brown 2x4 blocks. We need another white 1x4 block, and we need a 1x2 in dark gray that has the sculpted sides. And these guys are going to go on top of here. So this white piece, the 1x4, is going to go along this edge with the white pieces here, along the outside edge, just like that. And then let's put this brown block right across the center, horizontally, and then off the end of that brown block, we're going to put the dark gray piece. Now in 42, we're going to need some undercut blocks. So we need some white 2x2 undercut blocks, some dark gray 2x2 undercut blocks, and some more dark gray 1x2 undercut blocks. So these undercut wedge blocks, the white ones are going to go right here on either end, suspending out either side. The white goes next to the other white blocks, and then we're going to put the other 2x2 in dark gray next to those, and then finally the 1x2s go off the other end. Now in 43, we need 2 more of our white 2x2 undercut block wedges, and they are going to go point to point like that on top of here, right here. So like that, and like that. Okay, so at the end, you've got this nose. We're building like a skull shape on the top of this, okay? Now in 44, let's get another 2 of those same white 2x2 blocks with the undercut wedge. And we also need a brown 2x4 block. Let's see, the brown 2x4 is going to go just behind those other 2 white blocks that we just put in. And then these next 2 white blocks are going to go on top of the other ones from step 42. And then let's go on to 45. See, we need 2 of these white 1x2 plates, and we need 2 1x2 block wedges, and then put the block wedges, let's see, side by side here. See how these 4 studs here are like open into those blocks? You're just going to cover up those spots right there with these 2 wedges so that they're sliding off the end. And then these white pieces are going to go half on the corner of that brown block and half onto the white block. Like that. Align vertically like that. And then in 46, grab this cool transparent like magenta crystal thing. And then also 2 of these single stud white blocks. And the single stud white blocks are going to go on the corners of these 2 guys. Like opposite of where those 1x2 plates went on. That, and then this crystal, you see how this crystal, when you rotate it, you notice off the sides, some of these are angled. 3 of the sides have angled crystals coming out of it, and there's 1 side that has a flat side. Okay, so that flat side is going to go up against this side, the underneath side. Not that, wait, actually, if it's oriented like that, and go right there. Okay. That's a better orientation for how the instructions show it, kind of like that. And then, let's see, in 47, I'm going to grab some arches. So we need 2 white arches. They are 1x4 blocks with that half crescent cut out of them. And then light gray 1x4 double high with arches. And let's see, the 2 white pieces are going to go right here, spanning from this wedge piece onto that single block, like that, and like that. That's going to make the brow shape on the top of the eyes. So we're building the skeleton. And then right behind those, put these gray pieces, okay? And you're going to see they're going to straddle either side of that white 1x2 plate, like that. Now in 48, we need a light gray 1x4 block And we need 2 of these dark gray. They're 2x2 footprints, but they're double high wedge blocks. Okay, and they are going to go on. Okay, first let's put this light gray block on top of the remaining half of that ground block, and then these guys are going to go back against that surface right there, sliding down off the back here. And then in 49, grab a light gray 2x4 block and put it right on top of all of those guys. And we also need 2 of these 1x2 3 high undercut wedge pieces in light gray. And they're going to go like this, right in that corner, right there. So they're extending off the sides like that. Now, we need to go to step 50, where we have these 2 dark gray pieces. They are also 3 high 1x2 blocks with a wedge, but it's not an undercut. And they're going to go on the sides here so that they're sliding down the same direction as these other dark gray pieces. Like that. And then in step 51, let's get some white pieces. So we need 3 of these corner angle blocks, and actually 2 of them, sorry. 2 of these 1x2 blocks, and 2 1x2 wedges, all in white. So first, let's see, it's going to be easier if we put the 1x2s, they're going to go side by side, and they're going to go right here in the center of that spool, side by side like this. There's one, there's the other. And then these L shapes are going to go like this, so that the wider side is going to go towards the center of this mass. And then that's going to leave this little gap for us to put these wedge pieces. And like that, facing the front and sliding out the opposite ends like that. Now in 52, we need a white 1x2 plate, and we need 2 of these white 1x3 stepped curved slopes. We're going to put them back to back and join them with that small plate so that they make this big arch piece. And that's going to go across the front, top of those white pieces, so that it kind of continues this curve that that wedge piece that we just put on was. It makes the top of the skull, the brow right there. Then move on to 53. All right, in 53 we need a dark gray 2x2 wedge block. We need 2 of these dark gray 1x2 wedge blocks, and we need a light gray 1x4 block. Let's work with these 1x2 wedges first. They're going to go on the corners here. Let me spin this around so you can see this better. They're going to go right on the ends here, like that, sliding down backwards like that. And then off the right-hand side, you want to put this other wedge block, this, and then this light gray block is going to go right across the back like that. It's going to be a little asymmetrical there. Then in 54, let's see, grab one of these dark gray 1x4 slope blocks, and 2 of these 2x2 slope blocks, sorry. Let's see. So these guys are going to go on the top here on each end of this, except one is going to be facing up and the other one's going to be facing down. So this one here on the right hand side is going to go like this, so that it's sliding down towards the front into these white pieces. And this one's going to go the opposite, sliding down white. And then this long skinny slope is going to go down in front of that 1x4 light gray block. So these guys are sliding down and sliding out. Okay. In 55, get 5 of these little green beads. And we're going to kind of scatter these across the top here. Let's put in this corner on top of that 1x2 slope block. I'm going to put one of them. And then you're going to put 2 on this opposite 2x2 slope block. And then right off the inside of that, you're going to stick 2 more. Alright, so have all 5 of those guys in place. And then that is a good place to stop, guys. Thanks for joining me. Next time we'll be back with part 7. And please give us a like and subscribe if you'd like to support us. You can also do that by subscribing on our Patreon, and we'll get you set up with some cool prizes. We have some awesome die-cut stickers of the Coach Brick logo, and lots of other stuff. You can contribute to the show, decide which sets we do next, and stuff like that. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us, guys.